What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nova House. This is Trailerspotting. My name is AJ Jones.
I'm Michael Finn.
And we are incredibly excited today. Happy Wednesday, by the way. Vincent Van Gogh is my favorite artist, personally. I have a print of Cafe Terrace at Night literally above my bed. Like, I just something about his work is just really moving to me, and something about his story too, just how his life, man, his life was so hard, but he just created such beautiful, beautiful stuff that there's something about Vincent Van Gogh as the artist and the person that just really gets me going. So today we are watching At Eternity's Gate, starring Willem Dafoe, Rupert Friend, Mads Mikkelsen.
Now, Willem Dafoe is like my Van Gogh.
Yes.
I love Willem Dafoe.
There you go.
Like, this dude has done so much, all the way from, like, working in theater. I know he does a lot of film to kind of pay for his theater habit, if you will.
He did Spider-Man.
Yeah, which was... Yeah. Sometimes you just...
Sometimes you take the paycheck.
But he's versatile. He's done so many crazy movies like Last Temptation of Christ and all this stuff, where, like, he's one of the few actors that I feel like is just fearless to do anything.
Yeah.
And he's more often than not very enjoyable.
And he's kind of oddly perfect as Vincent Van Gogh. I kind of, like, just looking at his photo, like, as Vincent Van Gogh, like, I have no mental questions at all. Like, I'm trying to see it. No, he just it just kind of works.
Just fits.
Yeah, for some reason. I'm just excited. I'm not an art snob, but, like, I used to live next to LACMA out in LA, and we used to go, like, see all the new really, like, beautiful, like, art pieces, and we'd go over to the Getty all the time, and now we go to the High out here in Atlanta, and I mean, I just really, really enjoy good stuff, and so Van Gogh specifically, I'm excited.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what the movie's actually about. I know it's Van Gogh.
As far as I know, it's mostly a biography,
yeah.
kind of about his life. I wonder how kind of fictionalized they go, or if they try to go as, authentic as possible. So I'm interested to see how much story there is to it, or if it's just kind of
You're more the expert
life.
than I am on this one. So
I would not call myself in any way an expert. I just think his art is very pretty.
All right, here we go.
Tell me, why do you say you're a painter?
Because I love painting. I have to paint. I've always been a painter, that I know.
A born painter?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because I can't do anything else, and believe me, I've tried. I think of myself as an exile.
You're Vincent?
Yes.
Sales brother. I'm Paul Gauguin. We have to start a revolution, do you understand? We have to create a new vision, a new way of painting.
I spent all my life alone in a room. I'd like to find a new light for paintings that we haven't yet seen.
First off, this cast is awesome. Second, I have never been more interested in Van Gogh than I am right this second.
I mean, I had nothing to say a minute in. I'm just sitting here going, this is so pretty.
Yeah, I just felt like we had to stop and talk for a second, because I was like, otherwise I'll watch this thing straight through, and I'll probably watch it more than once. I am so invested already, and barely anything has happened other than we need to start a revolution and start a new way of painting. Awesome.
I mean, the visuals are so, like, naturally beautiful. Like, they're surrounding him with the things that inspired Van Gogh, and I think that's why it feels authentic. Because if it was clearly on, like, a Hollywood backlot or like a green screenish kind of gross, it would lose all of its soul. I feel like the soul of Van Gogh's work is the stuff that inspired him, and when you're surrounding us with such beautiful visuals of nature and just where they are, I mean, the music fits. They didn't try and go, like, modern with it and put it to, like...
And the fear that I had was the same thing, like, they're going to CGI it or do all this green screen and all that. And all I could think of is, like, What Dreams May Come, which was a beautiful movie, but it was meant to have that distortion, like, and not feel real.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, this needs to feel grounded and real, and it does. They really captured this beautifully. So I'm fired
Maybe
up.
have a title, At Eternity's Gate.
I'm curious about it.
I'm wondering if that's something that Van Gogh said or a painting that he did that I just don't know about. Because I don't think I've heard anything yet
and it's
that
one of those
refers
things,
to it.
To me, without seeing the rest of this and just guessing, you know, he gains eternity through his art. And like if he's creating this new revolution with Oscar Isaac to make this new form, he is at the gate of eternity. He will be eternalized, even if he doesn't live forever.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So,
I could see something like that. Your work and your name will live on forever for creating this. Yeah, revolution.
That's what I get. And maybe
Imagine something there. I wonder if I'll look this up when we're done. I wonder if there's a painting named At Eternity's Gate, because I don't think I've ever heard of it. So
I haven't.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. All right, yeah, let's keep it going. I'm interested in this.
There's something inside me. I don't know what it is. What I see, nobody else sees.
You're a stranger here. You drink too much. You're hysterical, out of control.
I don't want to calm down. It's called the act of painting for a reason. Leave me alone! Go away!
Don't you see that this painting is unpleasant? The townspeople have signed a petition against you. They don't want you to come back.
I can't stay here, Vincent.
You're surrounded by stupid, wicked, ignorant people.
So that's the reason why you cut off your ear. Your vision of the world is quite frightening, isn't it?
Yes. Sometimes I feel so far away from everything. I think I'm losing my mind. Sometimes they say I'm mad, but a grain of madness is the best of art.
Do you believe that God gave you the gift of painting to keep you in misery?
I never thought about it that way. Maybe God made me a painter for people who aren't born yet. Tell me, brother, am I a good painter?
You're not a good painter, Vincent. You're a great painter.
I wanted so much to share what I see. Now I just think about my relationship to eternity.
Yes, you're right, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. I think it's a beautiful trailer.
Oh,
I mean,
gorgeous.
I had no intention to stop it at all. I thought it was beautiful.
I only stopped it because I felt like 2.5 minutes of us sitting here staring at a screen would just eventually someone would
But
be
hopefully
like, really?
we put the trailer up for you guys to watch, so you're not just staring at us going like, I mean, it's like,
Wow.
it's just such a, it's just a great trailer. You have a really famous historical figure, Vincent Van Gogh, who is already someone that we know and we would be invested in because we don't know a lot about him and his life. You have a phenomenal cast. You've got just incredibly, like, just stunning, almost effortless, like, visuals of just the surroundings and the just the trees and everything just has this just glow to it. And then the story itself is you know, you can clearly just kind of follow him, and that's just such a great you know, all artists go through that, where it's like, why was I given this gift? You know, why can't I just be a normal human? Why can't I just be an everyday person and just be happy with the way the world is? Why do I have to see the world differently than everybody? And I think it's so unbelievably moving, even just in the trailer. I think Willem Dafoe does a great job of letting you in as an actor. He's not afraid of the camera, so he's not afraid to give you the eyes and to really allow you in and be intimate with you. I think it's just I think it's one of my favorite trailers I've seen in a long time.
It's gorgeous. I'm excited to see a biopic about Van Gogh, because a lot of them I feel like they kind of plod through and they're a little slow, and it's like, yeah, I know there's a lot to life and everything, but this I'm super like pumped up about it. And I agree. I think Willem Dafoe really captured this. I think the essence he has of Van Gogh is spot on.
And I think that's what makes the trailer so effective is, at the end of the day, it's just a biopic about his life, but there's a drive to the whole trailer. Like you're moving. It would be so easy to just try and show us really pretty pictures and have it be boring.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's so engaging, and you're on the train with them. You're kind of in with them for a minute of how temperamental his own mind is, and how quickly it moves. And I really props on whoever cut the trailer. I really hope
well
I really hope the movie is as enthralling as the trailer is, because I mean.
Now this is what's interesting too to me is Julian Schnabel, I believe is how you say it. Brooklyn, New York native. He hasn't directed anything in 8 years.
Wow.
He's already done a piece about an artist called Basquiat back in '96. He directed the Diving Bell and the Butterfly, which is gorgeous. So I'm really excited.
In 2007.
He hasn't done really much of anything for a while.
Did he write this? Click on his writer credits. Go down, scroll down.
Hang on. He's co-writer. With Jean-Claude Carrier. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Cause
what we always find interesting in movies is like who was the like the lead person on it, like who like you know it takes a village. It takes an absolute city to make a movie, but there's always that one person who helps it get made, who pushes the project forward, who when everybody else is working on other stuff, that's the person who's still pushing this project forward. So it's always interesting to us to kind of find that person and kind of see where they come from. Is that just writing credits?
This is his co-writer. Has 146 writing credits, one of which is the adaptation of Cyrano de Bergerac. So
got you.
That's
cool. A lot of French.
A lot of French stuff.
So definitely a foreign film, which is probably why it's so beautiful, because they're not afraid of pretty pictures still. American movies were afraid of pretty pictures.
Yes. I'm just so glad that that Schnabel is directing something again. Because I love the Diving Bell and the Butterfly. I just think it's so well shot and well put together, and the performances are phenomenal. So I'm even more excited to see this, knowing he's behind it.
Yeah.
What I think is interesting is the cast list. It's only 19 people. Like the full cast.
That's it. I mean,
is 19 people.
Yeah.
So we pretty much saw all of what we needed to see in that trailer. Like we saw the whole cast.
Yeah.
Right there. Which is crazy to me. You don't see movies with that small of a cast really that often anymore.
I am pumped to see this movie, and I mean this is the beauty of foreign cinema, and the drive and the pulse of a hero's journey. I'm really interested. Yes, see, because Cafe Terrace is just one of my absolute favorites. And I mean, I like the question that's in there, that moment with his brother where he said there is a painting called At Eternity's Gate.
It looks a lot like this.
I mean, it's just really...
That's got to be a self-portrait.
That's tragic. I mean, that's clearly what an old man who's like pondering death or has lost everything or has... I mean, he's literally got a chair and a fire. Like, there's nothing fancy on the wall. He's got a pair of shoes on.
That's crazy.
1890.
I'm super excited, man. And look at the dimensions of the painting are 2'7" by 2'1", so it's nothing major.
No, I mean that's the size of a lot of his stuff though. But I mean Van Gogh's style is so unique that, like, of course back in 1890 people thought he was terrible or thought he was stupid or thought, who is ever going to want to buy this? All these brush strokes and hard to get past the coloring and the lining and the way he does stuff. And I mean
he reshaped the movement, and I'm really glad we watched this trailer.
Yeah,
because I'm going to go see this.
Yeah,
I am absolutely going to.
So tell us about it, guys. Did you like the trailer as much as we did? This might be my favorite trailer we've watched so far on Trailerspotting, to be honest with you.
It's wonderful.
But make sure and subscribe, hang out with us, and just kind of kick it and watch some trailers. Be sure and hit that little bell that's down there. It'll alert you anytime we have a new episode coming out. I cannot wait. I don't know the release date off the top of my head, but I'm gonna go and see this movie, and I might cry during the whole thing, but I'm really excited about this.
Keep stalling. I'm going to find the release date.
I'm going to keep stalling. So Vincent Van Gogh was an artist.
Release date, November 16th, 2018.
Oh, November 16th. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe a month-ish or two
right before
from now.
Thanksgiving. So
Yeah, cool. Perfect Thanksgiving movie with the family. Oh, perfect Thanksgiving movie. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to check this out. I'm really excited on a scale of one to the Louvre, I guess. I'm going to the Louvre and seeing everything.
Yeah. I would. I might see it twice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really excited.
I'm not
about
surprised
this
because I felt the same way about Midnight in Paris by Woody Harrelson, which has
I
to
love
me a
Midnight in
little
Paris.
similar. Like it's not the same feel, but it kind of touches on this world briefly. Like not as far back, but it has that mystical element to it. And
Yeah,
I
this
love
is a
that
very
movie.
French film. They filmed the whole thing in France.
This thing I could definitely see multiple viewings of.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing this to the table.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know about it.
Let us know, guys. Let us know how you liked it. If you went and saw it, come back on this video and leave us a little message. Let us know if you liked it too, and we'll do a little update or something, or comment about how we liked it. Anything else?
No, man. Let's go to the theater. Let's go see this thing.
I'm pumped. Cool. See you
All right.
guys.